the top left corner. Those are our resident owls. So right owl in the top left corner. So you guys know what's what. Who has their highest number in the top right corner? Those are our bulls.
John's a whole nother way.
Sorry, most of them.
Who's got their highest number in the
Skipping
bottom
the baby.
left corner? Those are our lambs. And then who's got their highest number in the bottom right corner? Okay, those are our tigers. Okay?
Everybody raised their hand.
You don't think?
True.
You don't think anyone raised?
Okay, so what does it mean, oh, you finished that part?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
So what does it mean when you just a couple of points away again?
So we'll talk about that here in a second. So if you guys looked around the room on how people raised their hand, it was very telling based on the personality that you guys are. The owls were like, this is the proper height to raise your hand, this is perfect, I know it's perfect, right? The bulls were like, that's me. Like, all the lambs were like this. Yeah, and the tigers had a little extra flair, there was like movement, and, or maybe two hands I saw for some people. So, all right, your highest number and your second highest number is your blend. They are likely touching on either one. Okay? So so what was your highest number? Bull, second highest number?
Tiger.
Tiger, so you're a bull tiger blend, okay? So normally your highest number, okay, and the diagonal one is your lowest number, okay? So if you were an owl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So your toughest sale is a tiger, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so that's where you're, but it's 25% of your business, right? So when you think about that, that's where you have to level up where you're, so were you an owl bull?
Yes.
So tiger, lamb are your two toughest sales. Would you agree?
Tigers.
Tiger,
Okay,
then,
lambs.
but you're okay with lambs, okay? So that's kind of how you want to look at this chart. Now, does anyone have a number that's like 65 or higher? Okay, so that's like off the chart in that section. Okay, if you're even in the 70s, it's like way, way, way high. Which means if you're in the 65 or 70 range or higher than 65, is normally the diagonal number is really, really tough for you. Okay? So which was your highest?
Lamb.
Lamb, so bulls. Yep. So bulls are gonna be your highest, okay? Now, if you have 3 or more within 3 to 5 points, does anyone have that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, so small amount, so those are our chameleons, okay? So your toughest one is bull, but you're probably pretty cool with the other 3, okay? Is really what it looks like. What was your highest?
Lamb.
Lamb, and then your lowest is bull.
No, my lowest was tiger.
Lowest was tiger, so you're on that side. So owl, bull, owl, bull, lamb is where your numbers are. So tiger would be your toughest sale. So that's how you have to look at it. So think about your clients right now, okay? Who are you dealing with right now, okay? Like, anyone want to share one? Like, who has a client that they know that they're dealing with at the moment? What are they, just based on what you know now?
So I have one who's a full bull, and the email thing that you said, like, I need to start emailing him like that, and I'm gonna try it, because I sent him, we got an offer yesterday, and I need to, I should've just sent the offer to like call me. Because when he called me, I was like, you didn't read the email, did you? He's like, no,
Yeah,
not, he's like,
Right.
I read the whole offer.
so you're tiger, lamb? Tiger, lamb?
Tiger bull.
Tiger bull, okay, yeah, so there you go. So that's a perfect example of stuff like that, because it's not, you're wasting time, really, is really what it is.
Right.
And you're not making him feel like
He's
you're on the same page.
Right.
I
Yes.
have one right now, and she is definitely a bull, and he is definitely a lamb.
Ooh, yeah.
And I guess that works well together, right, for a couple.
Normally, what do you think I am, based on what he ate?
Tiger.
Tiger, I'm a tiger, bull, and lamb, and owl is my lowest. So I'm higher on the tiger and the bull. And then my wife, our 25 years was just 2 days ago, by the way, 25 years.
How are you guys?
And we were, she is a lamb owl, and so like opposites attract kind of thing. So, people ask me this all the time. If you have a bull in a house that is married to a lamb, or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, right, is a lamb, who do you think gets their way?
The lamb.
Lamb.
the lamb, right?
Not in my house.
Cause the bull, are you a lamb or a bull?
I'm a tiger and a bull.
Oh,
I'm a-
yeah. So normally, because the bull is, remember, high assertiveness and not on the, like, super high on the emotion side. The lamb is like super low assertiveness, but also high on the emotion side. So the bulls normally don't have a lot of patience for the lamb side, so the lambs usually get their way. Because it's like, okay, fine, okay, fine, okay, fine, right? It's kind of how it goes. So again, this isn't perfect, but it's gonna give you this little bit of a leg up, right? So think about this in terms of your clients right now. Think about something that maybe didn't go well, right? Did you lose it? Did you lose out to another real estate agent? Go back to that conversation. How was the emails? How was the conversations? How did they speak versus how you spoke, right? And think about what that was, okay? Good? All right, now that we know who you are, let's talk about what we do at a listing appointment, talking to a buyer, writing a contract, and a home inspection for each 4 of these, okay? When I show you, when you walk into a listing appointment and you see this house, who do you think lives here? Me room? Bull, right? Like a private office just for one person. Who lives here? Tiger, right? Entertaining space, fun, all that kind of stuff. Who lives here? The lamb, right? This is very, very family, very, very warm, right? All that kind of stuff. Who lives here? Owl, right? Organizing, like perfectionists, things like that. Who lives here? Think blends now. Who would live here?
A lamb
and
Tiger lamb, right? Somewhere around there, right? Because it's social, it's also warm, right? That kind of thing. Who lives here? Owl, right? Organized closets, things like that.
I wanna be an owl so bad.
I am.
Usually lamb tiger, somewhere in there, right? A lot of social, a lot of like, there's hearts everywhere, all over the place, right? So that's what that is. Who lives here? Owl, bull, maybe, somewhere in that range? Come on, 100% lamb, right? So where are my bulls and my owls in here? Okay, so if you walk into your potential listing appointment's house and this is in here, right? And you walk in and you go, yeah, all this has to go. That owl is gonna go, what? Like you literally just stabbed them in the heart,
I was
right?
really triggered when I saw it.
Right.
I was like,
Right?
uh-uh.
So this is what I use the term critical selling situation. This is one of them, okay? So if I'm an owl or a bull agent, I already know I want this gone, okay, to sell this house, okay? However, remember, I now have to walk in and you're walking through the front hallway, this is here on the left, you go, wait a second, tell me everything about this. And then you sit there and you listen. I stenciled this myself, this was my daughter when she was a baby,
Now to protect your
right?
children, we wanna get rid of these pictures.
Thank you. So that's how you flip it.
Protect your children.
You sit, yes, you sit down and you go, hey, I noticed that there is a lot of things that are personal to you in this home. I love it. Okay, you're like, oh, right? So, but you're gonna go over it with them and you're gonna go, we're gonna have an open house. I'm gonna try to get you as many buyers through here so we can get you the best price for this house. And I know this is gonna be an emotional experience for you. I did notice there is a lot of things in here related to your family, okay? However, for your safety, right? I have people that can do this for you, or I can help you pack it myself. But we're gonna take some of this stuff down, neutralize it. I don't want strangers seeing a lot of pictures of your kids and your family. That lamb client is never leaving you, ever. If you just address that one thing. It doesn't become about price, it doesn't become about commissions, nothing. It's the easiest way to close a lamb by addressing things like this in a positive way, and you're going to take care of them. Okay, so you said it exactly how this is a safety thing. Right? And that's how you'll win over a lamb. What type of buyer am I, right? You ask buyers all the time, what are you looking for in a house? Where do you want to live? What's important to you about a house, right? I would like to see every comp in the last year. Who is this? Owls. I need a safe neighborhood with a fenced-in yard and a dog and a play set for the kids. Lamb. Can you send me the community social events calendar?
Tiger.
I need curb appeal. I like the nicest house on the street. Bull. Provide me data on local schools and their rankings.
Owl.
Maybe an owl lamb, right? I want a neighborhood with a pool, social club, golf course, tennis courts, the works, exclamation point. Tiger, yep. Must have a fireplace and a big family room.
Lamb.
Long driveway, I want my house to sit up high. Can you send me the commuting times to my job for these 11 listings?
Owl.
Right? The tigers and bulls are like, get on ways, dude, what the? Outdoor entertainment space is a must. Tiger.
Tiger lamb.
A guest room for family to visit.
Lamb.
Lamb, anytime, it's such a tell, anytime a client is telling you, I'd like one extra bedroom because I have a lot of family that likes to come and visit, it's 100% lamb would live in there. A state-of-the-art technology and security system. Bull owl maybe. I would love a house with speakers already installed so we can have music playing everywhere, we can have a dance party at any given time, exclamation point.
Tiger.
Okay. I need incredible closets so everything can stay organized. Rich woods, clean lines, stainless steel, things like that. Right? They're telling you everything about themselves just by what they want in a house. I would like a home gym or a home office just for me, it's a must. Bull. Soft, cozy, warm feeling atmosphere. Bright colors would be super fun to have. Neutral colors and energy efficient appliances. Owl. I need a neighborhood with sidewalks to go on family walks. Right? Finished basement for a media room and hopefully it has a bar down there. Okay, got it? All right. Again, think about your clients right now, okay? Now, you're writing a contract. You're sitting down with a bull right now. So this is for most of the tigers and the lambs right here, okay? Well, it's really for all three outside of the bull. You're gonna briefly highlight the main points, talk in bullet form, and focus on the negotiation of the deal, okay? You're not gonna be friends with a bull right away until probably closer to after closing, if you do become friends with a client, that happens all the time. But bulls, this is a business transaction to them. Owls, you're gonna be very specific during this conversation when you're talking about you're going over the contract. You're gonna go over what if scenarios, okay? Here's your appraisal contingency. This is what happens if the appraisal does not come in. Here are your options, okay? Give them time to read everything. This is your conventional financing addendum. Put it in front of them. Tigers, pause, don't speak, okay? Because you're gonna wanna talk. You're gonna wanna talk and they wanna read. So put it right in front of them and you wait until they look up, then you speak, okay? They will be extremely detailed and do not be surprised if they correct you. Never misspell an owl's client's last name on your contract, ever, ever. It is the kiss of death, okay? Because they expect perfection of themselves, and therefore people they do business with, they want perfection as well, okay? And they think mistakes are careless and they don't like it, okay? So tigers in here, lambs, like sometimes we like throw stuff out there sometimes as a tiger and we have to apologize later or fix it later. It just happens. Owls are tough for that. Lambs, a lot of direction, handholding, give them guidance on what to offer. Here's where I think we should offer. I think this is the best price for you and your family. This is why I came up with this price. Explain yourself, why you're doing this in a caring way for them, okay? Tigers, you ever send a DocuSign to a client and it's like back in 30 seconds? You're like, I know they didn't read anything, right? They did not read anything. That's definitely a tiger, right? Right? Tigers automatically just, boom, done, they're out, right? Where do I sign? Sounds great, hope we get it. Like they're just moving, right? They just want the house, okay? And they're probably asking you or taking a selfie with you with a champagne going, we're gonna get a house, right? So that's kind of what the tiger does. Home inspection, okay. Bulls, this is what they care about. Any major issues, give me the number to fix it. Again, they want to negotiate the deal based on home inspection. Your owls, this is your, sorry, let me go backwards. This is your 4-hour home inspection. Okay. Tell your home inspector that you have an owl client. They may not know what that is, you can explain it to them. So if the owl feels rushed at home inspection, they will likely back out of the contract if they can, okay? This is the #1 thing that cancels an owl's contract is home inspection, okay? Add extra contingencies, time in your contingencies if you can.
Yeah.
If you can only get a 5-day home inspection contingency, if you can squeeze a 7, do it, okay? If you have to do 5, do it on day 1 so they can read it for the next 4 days, okay? They wanna look at it, they wanna study it, they wanna do it, okay? If you do the home inspection on day 4 and they only have 1 day, your probability of cancellation to an owl increases dramatically, okay? So save yourself that. Get them in there right away. Don't be surprised, they will walk in with their own notebook, okay? That's who they are. Lambs, this is a very concerning time for a lamb, okay, is home inspection. This is basically telling a lamb all the things that could potentially be wrong with their house, okay? This is where they also wanna back out. They have the highest cancellation rate of any personality type for lambs, okay? And it's only because of things like this. They need reassurance. So owls and bulls in here, right, that are, this is gonna frustrate you because you're gonna have to talk about all these things over and over again with the lamb. They get worried about everything. You could tell them there's still 15 years left on this house, on the roof of this house. They're like, well, we're gonna be here for 20. Now what? Right? So this is like a big deal for them. So you have to do a lot of reassuring, a lot of guidance when it comes to this. Don't worry about this. I have people for this. I have people lined up. They will be here the day after you close. We'll get all of this stuff taken care of for you, right? Be that person. First question, a tiger will ask you about home inspection. Do I need to be there for this? Right? They do not care about the home inspection, most tigers, as long as the house isn't falling apart. When a tiger wants to buy a house, they want to buy the house, okay? They will be updating Facebook with a selfie with their home inspector, okay? Tell your home inspector, get ready. Like, check me out, home inspection day, right? They're doing all that kind of stuff. They will not have a lot of regard for the results as long as the house isn't falling apart, okay? So, closing. Now we know. To close a bull, this is what we're gonna do to recap. Get to the bottom line. Owls, I know you're detail people, you gotta get to the bottom line with them, okay? Get to the point. No A to Z, just give them to Z. Fast to decide, they have to control the situation. So give them something to control, right? If I'm a bull client and you're a bull realtor, and you go, I think you should list your house at $599.9. And I go, I'm gonna go with $609.9. I bought 3 houses before, by the way, right? Now you're like, but if I'm a bull client and I'm a bull realtor, I would say, I think you should list your house at $595 or $599. You decide. And let them feel like they have control. Because a lot of times 2 bulls do this, right? You ever have a client who you feel like you're like all of a sudden going to closing, like, I feel like I'm just being bossed around by this client this entire time. Like I've lost all control. I don't even have my own, like, it's just weird. Just the whole thing felt weird. That's because the bull took control. So give them things that you can control. Like you're really controlling the situation. You're just flipping it on them a little bit. Business first, then social. You gotta be prepared when you talk to a bull. If you're calling them on the phone, have your stuff ready to go. Okay? You don't have to call a bull on Monday and go, how was your weekend? Right? They're gonna be like, fine, what's up? Right? And the lambs are like, fine, what's up? It's so rude, right? So, but it's like, it's not that they don't care about you, it's just, this is a business deal, so they want you to speak in business, right? Hey, send a text, got 5 minutes, wanna talk about the appraisal. That's all you have to say. Hey, what's up? Hey, I think it's going out tomorrow, we should have the report tomorrow, I'll let you know when we got it. Great, sounds good, bye, right? Done. Frequency of your follow-ups should be limited as well as your content. So bulls will unsubscribe from most of your marketing a month after you close on their home. Don't be offended, okay? You're just clogging their inbox up. They know what you do for a living and they'll call you if they need you, okay? So tigers and lambs, when you see them unsubscribe from your stuff, it's painful for you, okay? You're like, I don't understand this, like this feels so weird. But owls and bulls will unsubscribe more than any other personality type. And it's not because they don't care, it's just, it's not part of their makeup. They don't need it, they'll let you know if they need it, okay? Lambs, be their friend, give guidance, show a lot of support. Remember, they have high buyer's remorse, okay? Very emotional, they avoid conflict, okay? Do you ever have a client completely ghost you? Like you're like, what the heck happened? Where did they go? They won't even respond to anything anymore. It's probably a lamb and they don't want to tell you they went with somebody else because it pains them that they hurt your feelings, okay? Same with us, like they're like, I'm like, what's going on? I thought we had a great conversation. Like, well, my husband's college roommate just got his mortgage license and works with a credit union in Kansas, and his interest rate was 6.1 and you were at 6.2. I'm so sorry. Like, that's how they talk to you, because they feel bad about it, if I can get them on the phone. Feel badly about mistakes. You can make a mistake with a lamb, right? You missed something. Hey, I forgot to get you this one addendum. I forgot to have you sign this thing. They're totally fine with it. Okay, no problem, right? Tell that to an owl. You forgot to send them an addendum to a contract? Whoo, baby, right? You're gonna get it, right? You're not gonna hear it. It's just gonna be very, it's like your grandfather's disappointment in you. Or what's going on there? Social first, then business. Talk emotionally about how this house will affect their family, okay? Frequent follow-up. The lamb expects you to talk to them after they close, okay? They wanna hear from you, okay? They don't want you to just sell them a house and never talk to you again, right? In sales, we're supposed to be, I know everyone in here is amazing with past client database stuff, but I will say that they expect you to call them, check in on them, right? So set up some sort of process for yourself. Just do it and put it on Siri and just say, hey, can you put it on my phone and just in 6 months to check in on them? In 3 months, 9 months, whatever it is, okay? They will love you forever. Remember, you will spend more time with them to close a sale. Owls. Remember, full detail. So tigers, this is a tough one, okay? Tigers and bulls, this is a tough one because they want a lot of detail, okay? They take time to decide, very time conscious. So tigers in here, who are my tigers, right? Normally we're a little late sometimes, or we're like flying in late with, I'm on the phone, right? Everything's like, that usually happens to tigers. Owls don't like that, okay? So be early, like 10 minutes before you're supposed to be there is like perfect for an owl, like military time. No mistakes ever. They do not like excitement. Like you're not gonna get them super fired up. That's just not how they roll. Business first, then social, dot your I's, cross your T's, and be perfect. Very simple. Right? Tigers. They are not detail oriented, okay? So they prefer others to take care of that, right? These are people that we say, hey, can you just send me your last 2 months bank statements? I've asked like 5 times, right? And they text you, can I just give you my login and password to Bank of America? Right? They're like, they don't wanna deal with this stuff. Like, I'm like, no, do not text me your password to Bank of America. What's wrong with you, right? So fast to decide, late for appointments, love recognition, likes excitement, likes a challenge. You can tell them that there's 10 other offers and they're like, we can get it. You're like, girl, you got 3% down, you need seller subsidy. You're gonna get in this house, I'm sorry, right? Social first, then business. After your first meeting, I want you to be, so what do you think was going on in my social media when I booked a hotel room in Owings Mills at the Marriott there? What do you think started showing up in my social? Restaurants, hotels, things to do, right? All that kind of stuff. It's because of data mining. That's what it is. You guys should be doing the exact same thing with your clients. Tigers, the best thing about tigers is you're gonna know a lot about a tiger right away. They don't have no secrets. They tell everybody everything that's going on, okay? What their plans are, who their favorite teams are, what's going on in their lives, their kids, jobs, all that kind of stuff. Bank all of that. Put it in your mind, put it in your notes, anywhere, so that every single time you call them, you refer to things that relate to them personally. And again, they will love you forever. Get them excited and you will close a sale that day. Very short attention span, okay? If your email looks too long or detailed to a tiger, it will not be read, okay? Okay, these are the ones that you'll send them a very important email and they'll call you and they'll go, hey, I got your email, what? What was that? What do you need? Right? Because they don't want to read it. It's just too much, okay? It's not how their brain works, okay? Follow-up needs to be exciting, to the point, visual, social, not much detail, and tailor-made for their lives, okay? So, your team, okay? How many of you in here use a transaction coordinator? Okay? You have your lender, hopefully it's someone at Main Street. You have home inspectors. You have title attorneys, right? You have all these people who are interacting. We have processors. We have loan officer assistants. All these people are interacting with your client, the one that you started this chain reaction of all these people talking to, right? You've all had this situation where You walked out of closing when the first 3 weeks of this was going great, and at the end, it just didn't feel good. No one was really thrilled or happy. Something had happened. And probably the breakdown was somebody in your downline of referrals and people that you're talking to, somebody broke it, right? No different than if I don't tell my processor who's processing the mortgage what they're about to walk into talking to a client. So if you know that I'm a tiger, let's say, and you know that your client that you're sending me over for a mortgage is an owl, I need that information because maybe I don't catch it right away, okay? And I just become more myself. But if I know beforehand, now I can adapt, and now everybody is now working on the same thing, okay? Other tip, owls, they're considered readers at closing, right? You ever tell your title attorney, hey, we got a reader, man. Like, get ready, we're gonna be there for a while, right? So you better make sure that you send them the documents first so they can read them. Get ahead of this stuff, okay? Try not to close an owl in the last 5 business days of the month, okay? 45% of real estate transactions close in the last 5 days of the month. It's crazy, right? It's a nightmare. You ever walk into a title company the last day of the month? Are they like, come on in, sit down? No. You're like, what's up? What do you need? We got 10 closings going on right now, right? Go in there on the 5th to the 10th. They'll have lunch with you all day long, right? Because everything is truncated into there. So if you want a great experience for your owl at closing, close in the 5th through the 15th. They'll have way more time, the attorney can spend more time, the title company doesn't have back-to-back closings on those days, so that will help you get through that, okay? Remember, because you don't want them to feel rushed. If they feel rushed, that they didn't get enough reading time or understanding or feeling comfortable, they are not going to have a great experience, okay? Try to time it. If you have multiple attorneys and you have a specific one that you know is super detail oriented for your owls, do it. If you have one that's like super fun and exciting and they're just so happy for everybody and they're just like more bubbly at closing, put that for your tigers and your lambs, right? That's how you kind of want to go through those things, but don't keep it a secret of what you know about these clients. It's all in your head and it helps us be better and help that client experience all the way through. Like everyone, before I send a file to processing, I will say, hey, this is Bob. Bob's a Tiger Bull. He's got it all set up. Like, don't forget, his wife is going to be on the owl side, but she's an attorney, so she wants to read everything. Like, I have to tell these people this because if they fail to do it, then they're just going to call me and complain. Make sense? Like here's an example of what a real estate company did. Like every one of their client sheets had that listed so that everybody knew that was gonna talk to them, okay? Transaction coordinators too, very important. Some of them are just they do the exact same thing over and over again. It's very detailed, right? But it's the same thing. It's not gonna feel great for that client if it's the wrong client. And then this is my favorite quote. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. This is really cool stuff, so. Like it?
Yeah.
Helpful?
Yeah.
Good, awesome. Well, thanks for having me.
We will